Hello there, welcome to Cookin in the Kitchen with Boomchang Records DC Coast to Coast. Today I've got a fantastic act in. Singer-songwriter, he's going to tell us all about his history, and today he's travelled all the way from the celestial city of Sunderland. Baz, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Hey, great to see you in the kitchen, man.
Yeah, thanks very much. Nice to be here. I had my inoculations, you know.
Did you?
Aye.
Do you feel safe now?
Aye. I'm just waiting for a herb nerd.
A herb nerd? Well, we'll get some herb nerds in the interval, so I'll get them out for you later. Great to have you on board, like, come along.
Much.
Tell us a bit about your history right from the beginning and see what we can catch up on.
Well, I mean, I think I started playing guitar when I was 9, 10, I think.
Right.
We lived in Canada for a while, and my brother got an acoustic guitar for his 8th or 9th birthday. I can't remember how old he was. Right. He's 15 months younger than me, so that would probably made me 9 or 10. And he played it for about a week, realised how difficult it was, and somehow it just gravitated towards my hands, and I couldn't play chords or anything, but you know, I used to little one-string licks, you know, smoke on the water and stuff like
exactly,
that.
as you do. Right?
As you do. And then we moved back to England, and I got an electric when I was about 12 or 13, which was saved up from money doing paper round and delivering milk and stuff,
good on you.
you know. So my excuse these days is that I'm known as I always get the Golden Pillar Award on tour because I do like a kip, you know.
Oh, do you?
But my excuse is that between the ages of 12 and 16, I was up at 4 o'clock every morning.
You've done all the hours.
So I've done all of that, like.
Good.
And then I think my first gig, first time I played, was at a jam night at the Crown. It's the new Crown on the front at South Shields.
All right, okay.
I was 16.
All right. Was that with the band or just?
There was a blues kind of a jam night going on there, and some pals took us through.
Did it?
And I got to play electric guitar for the first time with a band. You know, and
exciting.
Well, I mean, then all of a sudden somebody behind you goes, there's drums and there's a rhythm and the bass, and you know, and all of a sudden you play and everybody's looking at you going, it's kind of that, and it's that. I mean, I'm sure you know.
Is that what attracted you at the beginning?
I'm sure it was. I mean, that's you know, that's what you aspire to when you're a young kid. You want to play with a group, and it doesn't really matter what the group is to start with. You just want to make some noise, and I think you know, so many people have done that. I know you have, and I just sort of, I was bitten, smitten. I was, you know. So I played for another couple of years, just learning me chops, got a decent guitar. I had an electric guitar, which my mother bought us for Christmas one year, and I sold it to go on holiday with my mates.
Did you? That's crazy.
I know, I said, what a thing to do, you know. And anyway, I came back and I ran upstairs, dropped to my knees and fished under the bed for the guitar. Of course, wasn't there, was it? You know. So I realised how much I missed it. I went up to a shop in Sunderland, White's. Bill White's, aye.
Rock City, wasn't it? Tied in with that
he changed it and he moved location and he moved back again, and I went and there was a Squire Telecaster on the wall, and I picked it up off the wall. I thought, that's nice. It was about 180 quid, and I was going to get it on the drip, you know, and never.
The Chucky.
Aye, the Chucky. And there was a kid standing behind us in the queue, and he said, are you going to buy that? And I said, aye. He said, I've got a rail fender Telecaster for 150 quid. I said, I haven't got 150 quid. I said, I'm getting this on the nick. No. He said, you go to HFC Trust and you get your mother to sign for it.
Exactly.
You know.
I've been there.
So that's what we did. I put this guitar back on the wall. My mate John, who worked in there at the time, was going, done them out of a sale. You know. Went home, went down into the town with my mum. She got the money out, gave us 150 quid. I then went to a call box and called this guy, and I went down to his little crap wall of a flat. And in the corner was a 1972 Fender Telecaster, and I've got it to this day.
That's the one.
It's the one I auditioned for the Stranglers with, and you know, and then we used to use it in the toy dolls and stuff like that. You know, I don't take it out much now because it's getting a bit valuable.
They are now. They've gone through the roof.
I mean, even though it's not 60s, or even pre-CBS, it's worth a few quid. So.
It is.
Fantastic. Boy, I had hair in a waistline when I joined the Stranglers.
Well, that's it. Well, it all goes eventually.
It does, like.
And I'm a prime example of that. Anyway, listen, let's move on. I would love to hear one of your songs. Can you tell us which ones you fancy playing today? And
well, I was going to play...
a bit of history about it.
I was going to play Three Stranglers tunes that I had a hand in writing. The first one was written about the Black Plague.
Okay.
I was writing a song or reading something about the Black Plague, and somebody told me about the Ring of Roses thing and tissue we all fall down.
Wow.
So it's Bless You, Spare You, Save You, Damn You, it's called. But
brilliant.
we just call it Bless You. You know.
Excellent. Well, let's
So
have a listen to it.
I'll have a stab.
Get on,
all
man.
right.
Here comes the pain. I felt its caress and its kiss, and it's always the same. But soon comes the day when it sticks out its black tongue at you, and crying and pleading and begging's no use at all. First they say bless you, then they all wanna save you. But then the whispering starts and they spare you, and it's with fat bleeding hearts they scream damn you. But I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. This way comes death. It claws at your heart and your brain, and it rattles your breath. Stood out and looked at the city of vermin and flame. Knew that I'd never see this precious life again. First they say bless you, then they all wanna save you. But then the whispering starts and they spare you, and it's with fat bleeding hearts they scream damn you. But I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid.
I mean, obviously it's a dark subject, but it's the rhythms and everything. I tell you something, I mean, obviously you've mentioned the Stranglers there, and they've obviously had hits over the years, and it's a very distinctive sound, right?
Yeah.
Some of the rhythms you're playing in there, that sort of 6/8 thing, or 3/4, however you want to call it, you know,
It's
whether it's on acoustic or whether it's with a band, there's a certain thing that you can relate to and go,
Yeah.
oh, that's where that comes from, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it took me quite a while to put that one together.
Yeah.
And then took it to the lads, and of course, as soon as they get their hands on it and we start talking about it, things change,
Well, yeah.
and you know, you take something and sort of. But yeah, it worked good, and unfortunately, up to this point in time, we've never had a chance to do that one live as a group.
Sure.
But I played it a few times acoustically, and I always enjoy doing it. You know,
That's brilliant.
It's got some nice kind of.
That's right.
As you say.
That's lovely. Listen, we're going to go take a break, cooking in the kitchen. We're going to come back, check out Baz, and he's going to play us a couple of more tunes and tell us some more stories. Stay tuned.